name here and updated phone number here. Victim email address is still here. Name, phone number changed. What on another site? Same. Yes, I am logged in with attacker's account, but still showing this. Wow. Let's log out. I'll just clarify this. Login. Attacker@gmail.com. What was the past? What was the email of user? Shende45@gmail.com. QWERTY. Oh, email attacker@gmail.com, phone number here. What's the change? Did victim took over the account of attacker, or attacker took over the victim of it? Yes, we can change the other account data by just knowing their email address. So at least data getting changing. Email, name, and phone number. Not email, phone number. But it's confusing. When we update the email, other settings are getting updated. So my question is this a broken access? Where is authentication? Whatever victim purchased, they don't have access of it. So this website, no authentication right here, just on status code and responses. Is everyone clear about it? So I can go for remaining vulnerabilities. I don't want to spend single vulnerability all the time. Not a proper ATO, but just, you can say, a data changing, you can say, not a proper accounting code, not a proper one. Misconfiguration, yeah. As I said, you can find these types of vulnerability in sign up, update email, update phone number, invite user process. I will let you know what does it mean. IDOR based vulnerabilities. How we can go for it? Have you anyone heard about IDOR? So basically, IDOR is insecure direct object references. So this website is also on HackerOne. You can change the ID. So basically the function is, let's try to log in or sign up, whatever they have. And I'll try with sign in with Google. Actually, okay, let's. Oh, कैसे कैसे टेक्स्ट आते हैं. Yeah, it's me. Logged in. Finally. As you are checking IDOR vulnerabilities, always do remember the first step, what I do. Capture the request, any request in burp suite, and scan for entire website. Just capture it and send it to the spider and do the active scan. Once it started it, show only in scope. We need scope only. Spider this host. So as a checking for functionalities, let's suppose what you need to do. Let's suppose I'm going for burp suite, a search option. This is the very easiest part. I'll go for ID equal to. So parameter which I'm searching for, ID equal to in scope only, and then only request headers and request body. So let's go on it. So when we go on it, so there are multiple types of part or multiple types of ID parameters that we can see right here, but which is not usable for us. But those are cookies or those are IDs are into, you can say, cookie section. We don't need to use that specific part. So just move around. Let's check the website main again. So I'm checking for my templates. Functionality is download. So let's suppose I'm checking for the download option. I'll capture the request in burp suite. Let's see if we are able to download someone else template or not. Standard PDF. Let's analyze the request. No parameter. So there is ID parameter. I'm going to forward it. I'll send it to the repeater. I'm going to change it to the 5.6. Able to see this? It was 5.5. I changed it to the 5.6. And do you see any kind of authorization bearer token right here? So this kind of information also disclose the information. So I'm just checking the response of it. Let's see what does it say. I think till now not loaded. So 200 okay. And the template ID is something looks like this. It's a JWT. Yeah. Let's forward it. Copy of mutual non-disclosure agreement template. Let's go to repeater. I'm changing it to 5.5 instead of 5.0. Let's go. No request, nothing at all. Files. There is something getting downloaded. I'm just checking the show response in browser. Sounds like the different one. But the initially it says copy of website project proposal template. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to capture the request of download again. And I will try to download that file. So it was in my templates, dashboard, my templates. Sounds like website is getting slow. So this template, see this. I'll capture the request in Burp Suite again. Forward it. Now going for 50, I'm changing the ID. Do intercept response for this request, forward it. Let's wait for the response from server. Copy of website project proposal, let's forward it. So now it's a different. What do you think? Last, it was something like non-disclosure agreement, and it's now it's copy of website project proposal template. Do you think it's changed? It's IDOR. Yes, I do believe, because initially it was changing something. How we can use the spider in this case to find IDs. So basically simple, you can go for Burp Suite, search ID, in scope only. You can search right here. I'm clicking on here. There are multiple parameters, you will find it, but you have to check one by one. It's a pretty hectic one. Okay, apart from that, we'll try to change the another response. Try with another number. Forward it. It's a 5-3, so instead of 5-3, I'm going for 4-9. I'm going to check the response. So this is the information. What does it say? Forward. Now it says copy of commission agreement. See this one is getting changed. Obviously, my templates are only 3. I have only 3 templates, which does not include this sort of information. So I'll just download the first one. I'll show you. Copy of proposal. This is just my one. This is a proposal copy. And we are downloading different kind of information. So just let's suppose we'll try for edit this one. We'll try to edit. So see this. I don't think so. Let's because this commission or non-disclosure agreements, I don't think so. It's a public one. But there are parameters right here. If you see this one, I'm trying to change it to, let's suppose 4. Hit enter, new page. The same information. On this parameter, this is no of use. This doesn't matter anything. So I'm changing to this one, 30 instead of 30, I'm going to put it 28, hitting enter, start. Nothing happened. 78, 31. Same. Putting 5 here, hit enter. The same information. Able to see any changes? We are still getting the same one. Is there any change right here? Nothing. Let's try to edit the another one. Capture the request in verb suite. Activity ID is this. Yes, you can collect the URL which discloses the file. Does it matter? So 5, forward it. Nothing change. No change at all. 33. Remove the template.net branding. Do you see any change? Now it's removed. So instead of 33, I'm putting 32. See, the name is getting changed. Checklist prelay template, but it's just the template, nothing else. Title of pages, it's getting changed. So I'm putting 30 right here. Deed of trust. Question is, now it's going to revoke. Add a payment button. Why we are not going to get access of this? Because the templates which are seeing actually right here is the template which are used by pro ship, or you can say pro membership. Still we are going to access it. We are still able to see that it was asking for payment, but still we are able to see that. So instead of 24, let's remember 23. Nothing changed. I'll remove, no, it doesn't matter. I think when we remove activity parameter, I don't think so it's going to change anything. See, nothing. It's going to give the activity ID. But the question is, when we change the parameter with numerical value, it gives us a different template, which is in pro membership. But we haven't paid for this yet. What does this mean? No, it's not a privilege escalation. It's a broker's access control because we haven't paid for it, and but still we are able to see the pro templates. Any confusion, guys, till now? Yeah, let's try to download it. Download with no attribution, but we just need to download it. I'll save this file and it's downloaded. Any question? Just apart from this, let's see the IDOR with more escalation. I'm using Ubuntu subsystem. If people don't know, you can ask for it. So everyone know the Go tool or Wayback URLs. So Wayback URLs also helps you to get the information from the backend. So yesterday, what I was doing, I started recon on live.txt. I'm currently hunting on Microsoft, the subdomains of Microsoft. These are all the subdomains. And the one most easiest trick I will tell you. Hell lot of subdomains. ये रुकने के बाद ही नाम लेगा. So easiest way to found information disclosure by broken access control that I will tell you right now. So all you know that my live.txt file contains the subdomains of live.com, which is associated with Microsoft. So what I did, it's still going on, cat live.txt, wayback URLs. And I'm going to save that file into t wayback.txt. So this is the functionality which I'm using right now. But apart from that, now I'll tell you how you can escalate this one. Basic part of it, you can similarly use Go tool, which same works as wayback URLs. Akash, you have to check the responsible disclosure policy of Microsoft.com. They listed all the subdomains there. So when we are hunting for this kind of information, let's suppose I'm using Go. And I save that files into wayback.txt. This is saving it. No, Go is not to find subdomains. It's to find URLs like wayback or archive URLs from the website. Last Sunday, we did the information gathering by graping some sort of keywords. Do you remember? Admin, account, config, JS, API. Do you remember? It's a huge domain, I guess. Just I will clear this up. Now the point is, as subdomain finder, just the first recon process. HTTPX T subs. See this one. First phase as a recon process, you can do whatever you want. I'm using subfinder HTTPX and saving that into subs. I'll hit enter. So analyzing subdomains as an API perspective. Yes, I can add this into notes. See all the subdomains right here. So why I did this? to get any subdomains which belongs to API. So cat subs web API, just the one domain, api.marksplot.nl. So the method about it, that I'm going to check the URLs of it. Hit enter. Just instead of this, I'm going to save that file into wayback.txt. I don't know how much time it will take. Maybe 2-3 minutes, not more than that. See just the API endpoints. You're getting my point? Why does it include this sort of information? Now I'll copy this whole part. I'll open with the Chrome. I need to check what does it contain, the API endpoints. I copied the few URLs. I'm pasting right here. Does it contain any sensitive information? कुछ है इसमें? In this, nothing more sensitive, I guess. As a hunting for a specific vulnerability as a broken access control part, it also includes the parameter pollution. So what does that mean? So let me fire the bug suit. Analyzing requests. So I will copy one of the URL from here. I used open multiple URL extension. I told this extension in first lecture. So when I open it, analysis of requests. So let's sending it to the repeater. Let's forward it. Now let's process the analysis. So when I hit on go, there is no obviously information. So as you know that we are hunting for broken access control, there are numerical parameters, there are role parameters, and there is exclude parameters, right? So what is the meaning of it? Yes, we can try different kind of, let's suppose role admin, code not implemented, functionality is not implemented, not valid. What else on role parameters? I'll go for editor. Not implemented. Instead of include, we can go for exclude. Let's go back. Review. Instead of exclude, we'll go for include. Include details. Oh, response get changed. Who said that add include in instead of Sahil? Good shot. Now let's go back. I'm going to remove the exclude parameter totally. Hit on go. Let's show response in browser. We have summary, number of reviews, ID, nickname, direction, creation date, item ID, and this is the recent one, creation date. If you see this one, text is positive, and I think we have information in a lot posture. So this is just information disclosure about a medium level vulnerability, which includes their name, ID, their text, characteristics. Now we have to escalate this. What we need to do? there was a parameter invalidation, and a normal user can see the information which is excluded. Is there any authentication? Is there anyone who is not getting anything, like literally nothing? कोई है ऐसा जिसको कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है? And no one is replying. I was expecting some interactive part, but no worries. So here we are trying to escalate the issue. We'll send this to the intruder. That's great. And as you know, there is some parameters, numerical parameters right here. So first we remove the parameter exclude. No worries, you will get to abhi to bahut baki hai. So let's add this parameter. See, I'm doing the escalation. Go to the payloads, go for the numbers. So I selected 4 numericals like this. So my payload will start with 0000 and end with 999. Step for one time. So let's start. See the length. I'm clicking on length. So wherever is 324, there is no information. When I change it, see 169 parameter. Is information getting changed? So how much information we have? Just we have completed 1000 payloads. How much we got? No, this is API based information. So when you change the URL, you are not allowed to see it. So let's suppose I'm just removing this API even user reviews. So just the normal URL, invalid request. Why this information is meant to be exposed? Because we have the parameters and endpoint. How we get that? Just a simple way back URLs. No, it doesn't seem work because there is another vulnerability which is HPP, parameter pollution, where they are not validating the parameter. So when I remove the parameter, when I include the parameter, which is not in their hands, they are not going to validate the parameter. Just for example, in your bike, you remove the gears, or if you remove the start button, is it going to work? Similarly, when we add any kind of parameter, when we remove it, it says that invalid parameter request or parameter missing. Have you seen that ever? Like keywords like parameter missing or invalid request, but we are not getting the same. We are actually seeing the information. Now the part is, if you wanted to see this information is large quantity, the most easiest step within like 5 or 10 minutes, how I found the information disclosure in Microsoft. I don't know it's still working or not. What I did, I gathered the subdomains from Microsoft first. So here it was Microsoft.com, just assume it. And then after what I did, cat subs.txt. It was not subs, way back files. And we saved that file into WAV back. See, wayback URL gives us a lot of information. Right? So it can find multiple authentication or multiple wayback URLs from different kind of subdomains. So apart from that, my target was, I think, gearup.microsoft, not Microsoft, Microsoft.com. Just something shit here. Let's gather the URLs. I found these endpoints. So my intention that I need to get a sensitive endpoints or sensitive keywords. So I grep for .json. I think meeting would get restart. Nothing here. I'll go for config. There is just one endpoint. So I'll just copy this up. .js, nothing here. So basically they patched one vulnerability that I think I have the exploit. Just let me check in my email. Gear up. See this one, exposure of sensitive information, unauthorized actor, complete service, gearupmicrosoft.com is affected by this vulnerability. An endpoint was config.json. See this one, that